The top stories. Man shot dead as father queries guns on streets. Owen Arthur attends his first sitting of Parliament as an independent. And we have the stars who came out for Kadooment. Welcome to Nation News for Tuesday, August the 5th, 2014.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your time, your way.
The father of the latest shooting victim wants to know why it seems that there are so many guns on the streets. 23-year-old Mark Walton of Fitzvillage, St. James was shot dead in the area at about 11 o'clock on Monday night. His father, Franklin Walton, said the guns were ending up in the wrong hands, causing real problems for communities. Police say their initial investigations indicated that Mark Walton was at a bus shed in Fitzvillage when he was accosted by two men, one of whom apparently shot him and ran away from the scene. Owen Arthur has attended his first sitting of the House of Assembly since his dramatic resignation from the Barbados Labour Party, which he's led for most of this century. After the Speaker of the House formally gave notice that Mr. Arthur had become an independent, the St. Peter MP and former Prime Minister took up his seat in an area on the government side, a few spaces away from Dennis Kelman, the Housing Minister. At the start of the sitting, a chair was placed on the backbenches of each side, seemingly to give Mr. Arthur a choice. But after an adjournment, he took his seat in a chair which was newly placed on the government front bench, in a move which perhaps reflected Mr. Arthur's status as the father of the House and a former Prime Minister. The placement gives Mr. Arthur a chance, you might say, to eyeball his former colleagues on the other side. He quit the BLP last month, saying it had lost its way under Mayor Motley, whose style of leadership he openly loathes. Speaking just before he entered the House, Mr. Arthur said that being an independent means he can speak to matters he feels strongly about, instead of just taking a party position.
I'm not here to help the government per se. I'm not here to be neutral either. I don't believe that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the notion that I've been in public life for 30 years, and the things that I believe in, I will still believe in. So I'll be true to my beliefs, not neutral in respect of those beliefs. So whether I help the government or not help the government will depend upon where I stand in relation to the particular matter and what it is that the government has before the country.
The biennial conference of Bajans living abroad has begun, with Prime Minister Frandl Stewart urging them to consider investing in cropover. He told the third Diaspora conference at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Centre that now is a good time to invest and create employment and wealth. He said it was generally believed that the Barbados economic downturn and the changes it has triggered offers enterprising Barbadians at home and abroad several pathways to prosperity. The anti-bullying campaign is moving from the classroom to the mall this long holiday period. This coming Saturday and continuing, Sherrington Mall will be the venue for a presentation using music, drama, art and social media to hammer home the message, say no to bullying, yes to love. It's a collaboration between Supreme Counseling for Personal Development and Sherrington Mall. The organizers say the mall is an ideal area because it is heavily populated by the school children and parents during the summer. Grand Kadooment is one event that attracts Barbadians from all areas of life, and that includes celebrities, local and foreign. Among those on the road on Monday were former West Indies batsman Brian Lara, Minister of Culture Stephen Lashley, Opposition Leader Mayor Motley, and American actor Columbus Short. Also, Central Bank Governor Delisle Worrell, the singer Chantel, American weatherman Joey Stevens, and his sidekick Bob the Parrot. I hope Bob had a good time.
Cropover 2014 is officially over. From the Cropover crawl and the preview back in May, we made it all the way to the Grand Kadooment Day in August. In between, there was the reading, gospel concert, the visual arts festival, heritage walk, and the evening of folk. We celebrated the delivery of the last canes with City Fest, played pan at Alara Court and on the sand, and in Speightstown. New monarchs were crowned in the junior competition and at Soca Royale, while Ian Webster kept his crown. There was the junior Kadooment, 4-day morning jam, and a whole host of fetes and limes. You can see there was something for everyone in the festival. As usual, there were a few bad apples trying to mar the crop, and every effort should be made to ensure this does not happen.
In sport, the Commonwealth Games team has returned home minus the lone medalist Shane Brathwaite. The bronze medal winner in the men's 110 meters hurdles has returned to his training base in Cuba. And finally, a Chinese company says its automatic sperm extractor is helping clinics collect semen from donors reluctant in a hospital setting to expel in the time-honored way by hand manual stimulation. The Jiangsu Sanwi Medical Science Center says its device, which has been sold to clinics in the US, Germany, Russia, and France, simulates the temperature and feel of the female sexual organ and is the most user-friendly way of collecting samples for sperm donation or for those needing fertility advice. And that's Nation News for today. For more, log on to nationnews.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And do get your Midweek Nation on Wednesday.